Okay, so you want to talk about fireworks and how much I think they suck? Oh, okay, let's get into this one. For sure, let's have a video about this while I'm sweating balls and it's not even what, it's like 7:30 in the morning. For sure, let's have this conversation as the 4th of July is coming up and what I think about fireworks and if I think that they should actually be still sold out there. So for sure. My name is Stacy. I am in Gold Canyon, Arizona. Everyone calls me Stace, Mama Stace. And if it's an argument you want to have about fireworks, whatever, if you agree with me, fantastic. But I'm definitely in this video gonna speak my piece on fireworks. And I can't believe that in 2021 we're still here. Now, I am not a boomer. I'm not a millennial. I am a Gen X. I am 52 years old, and my entire life I've had to, on the 4th of July, as a desert kid, just sweat my ass off out in some random place, either in a car or in a park, looking up 9 o'clock at night, because then it's finally dark enough, watch some explosions, and that's how we quote unquote celebrate. I'm done. I'm tired of it. I think it's bad. Okay, and don't come at me. Oh, it's not American. Okay, fireworks not American. Okay, we didn't invent them, so let's not even have that conversation. Where I don't like it is that it's July, and for a lot of us, it's super hot, and it's fire season. It's fire season, you guys. We got fires all over the place. We got people that have had to evacuate. We got people that are firefighters just putting their lives on the line every day in this ridiculous heat. And then in a couple weeks, I'm supposed to go celebrate by shooting some more of the stuff in the sky. And everyone's like, well, slow down, it's safe or whatever. Okay, maybe Disneyland and that kind of stuff is. But really where I'm aiming at this at is those ones in the parking lot where everyone's just going to go randomly buy them and set them off. And I just think that we could do better in terms of like, if you're gonna celebrate. Yeah, definitely go swimming, have barbecue, have friends over. I'm all about it. I'm even about, like I said, going to someplace established like Disneyland that's gonna put all those safety things in place. And, and if that's your thing and you still wanna watch fireworks and it's blue, it's great, whatever. Yeah, it upsets me because fireworks exploding does something to some of us, to animals. It scares people, it scares animal, it causes stress, and I still don't understand why at this point we have to keep doing it. It's one thing when you can say, okay, at 9 o'clock, I'm gonna protect my animals and I'm gonna make sure they're okay. I'm gonna make sure my family members that are scared by some kind of boom, that have been through things, that are a little jumpy, and I think a lot of you can understand that. Okay, come on, think about it. Some of us have lived the lives where, okay, things are making us jumpy at this point, or we've been around stuff, or you hear a certain noise and you drop to the ground. I've experienced that. Okay, so that's why I'm saying, come on, my people. Can't we come up with something better for celebrating than fireworks, and something that could possibly set some more fires, something that can do harm to our friends, to our pets, all of that. When I was a kid, I thought for sure by now we would be, when you start talking 2021, that we would be in like Jetson land or the cool stuff that we'd be able to do. Why are we still doing the same stuff? I don't get it. Like I said, I'm watching, I go out to these parks and it's like all these cool families trying to hang out, trying to have a good time. It's so hot, babies sweating their melting popsicles all over. We're all just like, trying to get that spot so you can see the fireworks and stuff. And when you live someplace like that, that spot you had to sit in, you were outside with everybody else's noise, everybody else's drama in 100+ degrees. No, so when people come to me and go, what are you doing for the 4th of July? Nothing, I'm not doing that. Okay, like, so there's other alternatives that I could do that are much more enjoyable and safe, and I don't feel bad for the pets. Now, the problem with the pets is, you guys, and you know what it is, it's the setting off the fireworks randomly that you bought that it's just happening, that's gonna jolt somebody or an animal, someone like me, that all of a sudden, okay, thought stuff was over, whatever, and you're hearing this boom, because it's coming at like 2 o'clock in the morning, well past when the fireworks were happening or whatever. Or y'all just buying something just to make that noise. Really, at this point, like, we all ain't jumpy enough hearing those kind of noises. I'm gonna say it for those people who can't. Whatever, argue it with me that there's still a place for fireworks in 2021. I'm going to tell you, I think we should be able to come up with something else, something better. I am sitting next to a reminder. I'm going to tell this story because most of y'all don't even listen all the way through the video. So if you made it for the 4 minutes, rock on. On the first day of this year, January 1st, I got a phone call from a friend of mine who actually owns peacocks, has a lot of them, houses them, rescues, does things, lives way away from me. Lost her peacock, died for New Year's because everyone was setting off fireworks, not the established ones, but no, random. So just set off booms. And this poor animal couldn't handle it. And yeah, and didn't make it. And so she called me, and could I do something with it? Knowing what I do with the DNA, knowing we now have a museum, knowing all those things, knowing me. And it was a hard decision I had to make because it's way out of my level. I don't do taxidermy. You always know this. I had to make sure she understood this was just for the museum, what we were going to do. This was going to be a mascot. And that's what I think she wanted. I think we really established that this beautiful bird died because people thought exploding stuff at night was a good time. It's not. It's not. The repercussions that happened just from our tiny little group, from the person who lost it, my friend who lost this bird, from the neighborhood who lost this bird that loved watching it walk around and doing all this stuff, to someone like me who cried for days over the fact that this bird now needed to be taken care of because the alternative was what? Where was it going to go? At what point? What are you going to do to change, you guys? Come on, the change has got to come. We can't just sit back every day on autopilot, on autopilot and doing the same thing year after year. I think we can come up with other stuff. So Smokey is still here with me. And my shirt, if you can see it, says, if not you, then who? And I asked myself all that time, if I'm not going to get out here and say it, and I'm not going to be the face of it, then who's going to? Like I've said before, y'all don't listen to Sir David Attenborough. You don't listen to Greta talking, little young Greta just taking a bunch of crap because she's trying to talk about the environment. Well, I'll take some with her. The environment's bad. Our firefighters don't need to be out there. Families don't need to be sweltering, waiting until 9 o'clock at night. I think we all can do better. So yeah, hit me with the comments. Tell me, whatever. But I'm on the side of thinking maybe fireworks should stop.